Welcome, friends, to A Sportsman's Life. Jeff Rice here. Luke Clayton is out in the blind, 1,000 yards from here, and I'm sitting out here tonight. We just got in the blinds. We're going to make a weekend of it here. We're going to hunt hogs this evening, and we're up early tomorrow morning for a little crappie and sand bass and catfish excursion. So, just got to the blind. Feeders go off in 9 minutes, so we're going to pipe down here and we're going to just let things settle down and see what comes in. Maybe we'll get a hog tonight. Got my 300 blackout, and I've got the Photon. This is a sight mark. Photon RT records the hunt, so if one comes in after dark, we'll stick around a little bit after dark, and maybe we'll get a chance to get it on video here. Otherwise, we're going to capture it on video for you tonight. Luke is, like I said, probably 1,000 yards from here, and he's hunting with his 223 with a Wraith, the sight mark Wraith. And these both record, the hunts, so they're really kind of cool. So we're set up to hunt tonight. Gonna see what happens. So stay tuned, folks. We'll have a good show for you here, regardless. Welcome back, friends. It's probably 30 minutes before dark. Luke just shot, hog down. That's what came into his feeder, and I'm sitting here watching wood ducks, having a great time. Haven't seen any hogs, but Luke shot one, so we're gonna go get some video. So stay tuned, folks, here on A Sportsman's Life. Having a great evening.
Well, folks, we have some good pork right here on the ground. A young boar. He's got some almost no teeth. I'm going to guess he's probably 130 pounds. And, I'm not sure. I'm going to show you a picture that I recorded through the Wraith. But in my excitement, you're probably just going to see him maybe hit the ground. But this Wraith is absolutely awesome. It's a good day scope or a good night scope. But this shot I was set back in the woods, probably 70 yards, sitting in a chair. He came in with a bunch of hogs, probably 15 or 20 hogs. But I do want to brag on the Wraith by sight mark. It's not an expensive scope. It's a day scope and a night scope. You can shoot them at night with the IR, or if there's ambient light, you really don't even need the IR. I think I'm going to get Mr. Jeff, and we're going to get the buggy and get down here and load this rascal up. We're going to be doing some catfishing on a trot line tomorrow. Pork liver for bait, I think, is going to be absolutely the ticket. Got some work to do, folks. I guess it's time for me to put the rifle down and go get the buggy and see if I can find. Well, there comes Jeff right here.
Look at that, buddy.
Dropped out of the woods on me. Folks, Jeff was hunting not far from here, but we only needed one hog, maybe some backstrap tonight.
I heard the shot.
You
I'm
heard
like,
the
you know
shot?
what? Luke's got him. Well, it was funny because my phone went off, and I'm like, oh, something's at the feed. Because I've got a trail cam right behind us here.
He's watching from a distance.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, darn it. Well, the hogs are there, and I know Mr. Luke is sitting over there. So, buddy, congratulations. Nice one.
Well, thank you. That is a young boar, and is he ever fat? It won't take us long to get him turned into pork, and I'm serious. jerk those back strap, cut them pretty thin, and
Yeah.
slice them up. Dust them with a little flour. I mean,
Well, buddy, we've got probably 20, 30, maybe 30 minutes of daylight.
yeah, exactly.
Why don't I run and get the buggy?
Yeah, we'll get him
and,
loaded up. And,
let's get him loaded up.
What a fun deal. I mean, you know, hogs. They're
Fun here in a Sportsman's life, folks. We wish Larry was here with us.
We do, and he almost was, but he and I were crappie fishing down at Riston Chambers earlier
Yeah.
this week, and he just needed to catch up with some riding and stuff. But,
we all know how that is. Everybody gets busy,
Oh yeah, but
but we broke away and look what we got. This is awesome. Buddy.
I'm thrilled, Jeff. This is a fat hog. Of course,
Yeah, he's a good one.
Eating pretty good.
Look at the white hooves on him.
Yeah,
Isn't that interesting?
that is interesting. I think you see that on the camera. Look, check this out.
Got like white hooves.
Yeah, half. Yeah, oh, there are. Look at that. That's
Yeah, all of them are the
beautiful
same way.
working. Young boar.
All right.
There was a big sows and all that. I thought, well, let's let them raise those pigs.
Yeah, well,
Let's
I'll
get
toss
us-
a picture up of what I had on my trail cam.
Oh yeah, and I
everybody
will.
can see.
Before we go, I'll point this out. With this setup, I wasn't far, 65, 70 yards.
Yeah.
Right there,
Boom.
and he kicked 2 times. You know, we're probably not going to have the whole shot on our night video, but I do want to show it to everybody.
Yeah.
See the hog down. I got a little excited, Jeff. You know how it goes.
Oh, I
When
know
the
how that is.
Squealing hogs. Okay, we'll go get.
All right,
the
buddy.
All right.
Good job. All right, buddy.
Here he goes.
Here we go.
One swing when we get back there, and he'll go in. Right?
Yep.
There.
We're back to camp. We're gonna get the tender victuals off of this young boar, and
There's
tell you what, look at that. Look at that.
one nice hound.
Fantastic.
And we'll go to work
Folks,
on
if you don't think that isn't some of the best meat, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you're missing the boat.
really good eating, no doubt about it. Our plan is tomorrow, folks. We already mentioned we're going to do some catfishing. We'll use some pork liver for bait.
Yes, we are.
And the creek's on a rise.
Yep, we'll do some catfishing. Maybe we'll get in a little crappie and sand bass. You never know.
Pretty optimistic about it.
Indeed. All right, folks, we're going to wrap up here, go have some dinner, and might even have to have a celebratory beverage, my friend.
Okay, all right.
All right, folks,
I will get you the help. We'll straighten him up. We'll remove those back straps.
let's do it. All right,
Okay.
folks.
Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. Good friend and buddy Luke Clayton here with us, and what do we got in store for today?
Well, what we're going to do is catch a bunch of catfish. The creek is up. I've never seen this creek this high. I know you have. You've probably seen it flooded, but springtime, these channel catfish are coming out of the lake. They're in here right now. You know they are. We had a little dilemma on our bait. We decided we were going to use some cut bait, but for various reasons, we decided to use. I killed a hog last night, folks, and the liver. We've got it chunked up. We're going to bait our trot line with some fresh pork liver. So Jeff, I say we get the boat in the water. Here's our trot line. We had a made-up trot line. This is something I grew up doing, trot lining.
You bet.
My dad wouldn't know what to think of this with the clips that clip on the main line and the stagings. But gosh, there's going to be probably 20 hooks, something like that. Let's find a good place where we can run down the creek.
I agree. I'm gonna get the boat in, folks. We're gonna get this all rigged up. It's gonna be a day of fishing and fun, and I got a sneaking suspicion we'll catch some, and if we do, right behind us is a fire pit. We're gonna get the grease going. Man, I tell you what, we're gonna make a day of it, huh, buddy?
You bet. You bet. We even have some pork in the cooler right now. So
We do.
Let's get after it. I'm anxious to get going.
All right, how about if I get that boat out, and then we kind of figure out what we're gonna need
Put
to do
all our
there.
stuff in it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sounds good.
All righty, we'll be back, folks, here on A Sportsman's Life. In the boat? Always gotta check for the plug, right?
It's dog check.
All right.
Well, folks, I promise you, it doesn't get any more beautiful than this. Getting everything set up out here in the creek, and
You know we've got a pretty good current. You better grab that limb.
all right.
We got some work to do here.
All right, folks, we've got our one end of our trot line tied, as you can see, on this tree. So we're gonna be going right down the center of the creek. So, all right, we've got our little floating, this is the other end here, but we'll figure out where we're gonna put that. So, buddy, I think this is gonna work, don't you?
There's gonna be some catfish action taking place.
I can't wait till lunch. Woohoo! All right, folks, we'll get this all rigged up and more fun to come. All right, let's just check it here, Luke. There we go. That's perfect. I think we've got it right down the center of the creek. Right down the center of the creek there, and we are set to go. So you gonna tie us off? Beautiful. All right, buddy, what you got going on there?
Well, we've got that end attached to a tree limb, and it's a little, you can see the line moving, a little spring that'll fight the fish. Look at this. When you get a good one on there, that's like a fishing rod on the end of the line. We're going to drop this in, tie it off good, and then our line will go down the subsurface, you know? So.
Perfect.
So that, got it set there. Now, actually, it's time for you and I, Jeff. I guess I'll drop that down, and then we'll just start setting our staging as we go.
You got it.
How about it? That'll
Yep,
work?
we got a line all the way behind us there, folks. You can kind of see it. Behind Luke there, goes all the way. Gosh, that's got to be about, what, 30 yards or more?
Or more, yeah.
That's awesome. All right, let's get this thing baited up and catch some lunch.
Do it.
How about it? So the next step in our process is obviously getting our hooks prepared and onto the trot line. So Luke and I are working in tandem here, but you want to slide the hook on and wrap it around once, pull it tight,
And then your clip.
and you got your clip to hook on. And
These trot lines are made up trot lines, Magic Bait Company, which they're all about catfish, baits and everything else, but a pre-made trot line, very sturdy. I don't know if I'd want to use this one for fishing for big flatheads or giant blues. I guess you could, it would hold them.
yeah,
Bigger hooks, maybe 8 or 9 odd hooks, but for what we're doing, this creek right here, we're awful optimistic, but everything is right for a heck of a channel catfish bite. And you know, Jeff, we caught a lot of channel catfish off there we go. We caught a lot of them on the rod and reel right here too.
so anyway, yeah, basically you're just going to clip this thing right onto the line.
Yep.
We're going to bait it, and we're going to go along the line here and set these every so often. And man, I tell you what.
Yes, let's set them up, and then we'll bait them and get with it. Yep.
All right.
Folks, let's take a look. We've got this baited with this fresh wild pork liver, and it would not surprise me to have a fish before we get to the end of this line.
Oh yeah. Looking
See them
good,
all
buddy.
baited? So
Yep.
we're about not even quite halfway setting the line, but I'll go ahead and continue rigging up here.
I'm tying and you're rigging, so
You're
it's
tying and I'm a rigging.
Yep, it's a tandem process here, folks. But we got this thing zeroed in, and we are gonna. I know we're gonna have some fun here. We're gonna catch some fish. This is gonna be a great day.
This
Look at that.
bloody catfish go by smell. We all know that.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. Well, he couldn't hardly get much fresher liver.
No,
Look at it.
that's beautiful. Beautiful
Okay,
stuff. All right.
Yep.
Let's continue our getting this set up.
Baiting session.
Yes, indeed. Well, buddy, what do you say?
I say that we have this line in a good place right down the middle of the channel, but also on each end it's kind of up near the bank. You know, it's kind of parallel in that bank.
It's perfect.
I don't know. I expect when we run this we can have. Oh, we're looking for right now some for lunch.
We're looking for lunch.
We'll get serious with them later this evening. You know.
What do you say we head on up the creek and let's get the crappie and the spin casting stuff out and see if we can't get on a crappie or a sand bass or something, huh? What do you think?
I'm all about it. Bud.
All right.
All about it.
Stay tuned, folks. More fun to come here on Sportsman's
we are
Life.
back. We are down by the creek again. We are on the other side of the property, on the east side, and got the old bridge here that's washed out, and of course we got the beautiful creek right behind us here, and we are rigged up with
Roadrunner.
crappie and roadrunners.
And how about the old school
beetle spin?
spin?
You bet. So we're going to try to catch us some sand bass, crappie, whatever bites.
We have the trot line working for us right now,
We do,
so we'll
we
go
do.
back in a while. Jeff, which he didn't say, he dropped that when he was rigging up, dropped it in the creek here just about 5 minutes ago, and it had a yellow bass about
Yeah, I
the
was just
size
trying to
of his
untangle
hand.
my tip. I had literally just tied the jig on. I dropped
Yeah.
it in and I was shaking my tip and I lifted it out of there and I had a yellow bass on. So
Yeah.
I think we're in for some fun here.
We're
bud.
going to be in. The best retrieve on these things that I found is throw it out, let it get down.
Super slow?
And slow on the bottom. Let's
Super
do
slow.
that. Let's see if we can get
All
some.
right, folks, stay with us. We're going to catch some fish on a Sportsman's Life. absolutely gorgeous day out here, folks. I think it's going to probably be in the, I don't know, maybe low 70s for a high today. And we got the creek that's a little bit swollen from recent rains. So there is a little bit of a color, off color to the water. But hopefully the fish are going to be in here. Well, folks, we're back. We were just filming down yonder, and Luke hollered, and guess what? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, he right on the bottom. There's a little bend in the creek right here.
Uh-huh.
And I saw some actually, I guess there's shad popping. A couple of fish hit, blew up on them.
Uh-huh.
But it's a nice sand bass, old school beetle spin, still catching fish.
Sure. Just to give you an idea, folks, of what we're using here. That's a little Road Runner. Again, I've been doing different colors. I've gone to root beer, I went to motor oil, chartreuse, white, and I've had more hits on the chartreuse here. So just missed one there a second ago. Luke got a nice one, and he had a yellow color on. So yellow might be the color with this stained water. That might be the ticket. So we're going to stick with this and see what happens. Got 2 on the stringer. We need a few more. We'll have us a fish fry. So, man, I'm about ready to shed the jacket here. It's starting to warm up a little bit. It's a beautiful day. So stick with us. We're out here having some fun in the creek, catching fish. All right, you got one on there, huh?
One right at the bank, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, right at the bank.
Is it a sand bass?
Yeah, nice one too. Let's see if we can get.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the little bitty.
Little Road Runner.
1/8 ounce.
Nice, buddy.
Yeah. So more lunch for us here.
Absolutely.
We'll string him up, and he'll be equated to fillets here in a little bit.
Yeah, let me pull mine in here, and I'll go toss him on the stringer for you.
Okay. Hope I can get him in. Can you see him in the water here, Jeff?
Oh my gosh, that's a good one, Luke.
Big old sand bass. He took it.
Look at that.
And we got him.
Oh, that's a dandy, buddy. Now that's a nice one.
He inhaled that. Let's get him in. Yeah. He inhaled that bait.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, you bet. Well, our fish fry is done. I mean, we're good for fish. Got one. Got it? Okay.
Oh, yeah, nailed it.
Ooh,
Right there.
He's moving some water too, Jeff.
That's a good one. Ready? I'm gonna bring him up.
Bring him in. Oh, yeah.
That?
You better believe it.
Fantastic.
Oh, we have a huge lunch.
Look at that, buddy.
Oh, man.
That is fantastic, huh?
That's a beautiful.
Not as big as the one you caught, but it
Uh-huh.
doesn't matter. These are nice. These are just healthy fish, aren't they?
They are. They're moving up and down this creek, and then
Yeah.
there's your color, dark color. It's the key. You
Friends,
ready?
I'm telling you, this stuff's fun to do. You can't beat it. Getting out and doing this kind of stuff this time of year, buddy.
You ready to catch some
Come
more?
on, folks. He's a hefty one there, buddy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Holy smokes. Yeah, buddy, he's a big one. Here we go. Wow, that's a dandy. Holy smokes. Whew. Oh my goodness. Would you look at that? That, my friends, is what we're here for. Beautiful sand bass. The sand bass run in Texas, man, you can't beat it. Right there, friends. Bringing it to you. Whew. All right, we're back. I just got that camera going here a second ago because we just had one grab a hold of me here. As soon as it hit the water, I mean, it nailed it.
You nailed it, didn't you?
Right when it hit the water. I mean, immediately. It's a good one, I think. Oh, he came right off the hook. Oh, oh, oh. I'll tell you what, if that ain't fun, that ain't nothing, I'm telling you.
Another one for the stringer. All right, folks. We'll be back on a Sportsman's
Bang.
Life.
I feel like a good sandbag.
Got one there? Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, another.
Man, we are just loading them up.
2 more for the stringer. 2
You
more
know,
for the...
what's interesting, Luke, is the color. We've figured it out. I think that blaze orange is really making a difference, don't you?
It is. Dark color is the key. Oh, there we go. Let's hook this back. I think we just lost one, but we
did.
Hold that in. I'll hold this one. And let's stretch it out. We lost 2 there, but that's okay.
Yeah, we lost a couple.
We have plenty more. We're not going to be able to eat all these. Yeah, we're not going to be able to
Folks,
eat.
look at that.
They're coming.
I'm telling you what, this creek fishing,
We got fish everywhere. Let's walk and show. Let's walk them to our friends and wish everyone could be here with us to eat them.
Look at that.
That's a big old white bass.
Look at this thing.
Yeah.
It's the one you caught. Look at that.
That's
An absolute giant.
It is. It's a good one.
And you can't forget the yellow bass, friends.
No.
These things are great table fare. That's a big one. Right?
Yellow bass go. This is a big one. You bet they fillet up nicely. They're as good eating as any fish.
Yep, they are. Well, buddy, let's head back to camp.
Let's do it. Let's pack them out of here.
All right, let's do it. Well, buddy, the fun begins now, huh?
Won't take long with that electric knife, you know. Get these all filleted up and get down there and get a few charcoal briquettes going, 6 or 8, and then put that that B&B wood on top of it, so we'll have a little flame under that skillet, and we'll have us a tasty lunch, Jeff.
Chop up some potatoes too, and we'll get that all.
I've got the whole bit, you know.
Absolutely. Well, folks, stay tuned. We're going to have us a great lunch. You guys can join us. Unfortunately, we'll have to let you know how it is. But nice fish there, buddy. That was fun.
Fun time.
And we haven't even checked the trout line yet. That's coming. So
we got that wild pork liver for bait on there. Interesting. Middle of the day, we'll see what we got down there. I know I bet you late this evening that bite will be good in that creek. Okay, folks, we have our fire kicked off right here. I've actually got some B&B charcoal that's getting started, and then some of this pecan wood, B&B pecan wood that we're gonna to cook right on a skillet. I think we need some flames licking up through there. In about 10 minutes, that'll be ready to go. We'll fry some potatoes, and then take our fish fillets and throw in there. We'll put some onions on those potatoes when they're just about finished being cooked, give it a little added flavor. But right now I'm looking at that creek, and that trot line is doing this.
it is.
It's about to drive me absolutely crazy, so I think we need to go check that.
I don't think we are going to check
that
it.
line,
Yeah, there's a fish on. There's got to be.
So let's go check the line. We'll let our grease get hot, then we'll come back.
Sounds good.
Folks, Jeff is on the first staging. Got a nice channel cat. And he's feeling that. I can see that line jerk from here.
Oh, look at this, buddy. Oh my goodness.
Hold him up. We can see him from, yeah. Folks, I'm up on the bank and filming Jeff. He's out there probably about 40, 50 yards. Another good one. Throw him in there, buddy.
Yeah, there's another one right next to it. That's a good one too.
So that wild pork liver, oh yes, throw that rascal in here. That wild pork liver, that's 3 hooks and 3 fish, I think.
Yeah, it's incredible. Look at that dude.
Hold him, yes, look at that rascal.
That is
Beautiful
beautiful.
fish.
Oh, well, and guess what?
What?
We got more on here, I think. I believe we do. There might be another one on here. Yeah, I see a tail. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, buddy. Look at this. Yeah, wait.
Oh boy.
Good Lord. Oh my goodness. Buddy, that's a big fish right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a big one. Holy smokes. Look at this, bud.
Let me hone in on him just hold him up there. Oh boy.
That's a big fish, buddy. Oh, look at that, we got more up here. Stay tuned, folks. Here we go.
Look at that.
Here, big one there. Buddy, I'm telling you what.
We need to start marketing this. We have to come out and hunt our wild hogs and look at that. Another one.
Wow, this is unbelievable. Yeah, I think we figured it out, my friend. Oh no, we lost one.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh man, these are dandy fish. Look at this. This looks like a bullhead here. That's a bullhead.
They eat really well too. You know, bullheads are great eating if you eat them fresh.
Dude, I don't know how I'm gonna get that one out of here.
Well, unhook the staging if you want to. That's an old trick there. Just unhook the staging from the trot line.
Yep. Good plan. Good idea. Because he ain't coming off.
Bullhead, yep.
Another one up there yet. Golly. Barely hooked. Look at that.
Oh boy, boy, boy.
That ain't an eater. Oh. And one more. This plan couldn't have come together any better. Got us a hog, got us a bunch of sand bass, and now a bunch of catfish.
Almost like we knew what we were doing, Jeff, you know. Folks, this is so much fun. I grew up trot lining. My dad was a, look at there. That is some of the best eating in freshwater, Jeff. Oh my gosh.
Don't get any better than this. We have had a fantastic adventure. We've got a hog last night. We took the liver out of that hog. We baited, put together this trot line, baited it all. End result. Look at this. I mean, you cannot beat catching channel cats like that on a trot line. Look at the look at that fish. Is that not gorgeous?
That's it. And this is actually kind of the middle of the day.
Yeah.
The water's moving. It's spring. The catfish are up in these creeks. I kind of hoped it would be like this.
6, 8, 9. We got 9 fish.
Yes.
I lost one that was
A nice one, yeah.
really
That's
nice.
okay. But the truth is, back at our camp there, we have our white bass and yellow bass filleted, and we're going to go back over there and fire up that. Hopefully our fire will be about ready, you know.
Yep. Look at that, my friends. It don't get any better than
As
that.
as our friend Joe Dunn says, it don't get no better. Look at that. This is the rest of the story.
It truly is the rest of the story.
Put some of these white bass and some of the. We have a few of the little yellow bass. They're just as good as the white bass.
Oh, you darn tootin'.
All the red meat's trimmed up good on these things. And
Yep.
we'll eat our catfish. We'll take our catfish back to camp and eat those later. You know?
You got that right.
Those potatoes are going to go good with that fish, Jeff.
Yes, indeed, buddy.
Well, folks, we kept talking about the rest of the story or whatever, but I tell you what, this is it, because you know what? Man, that right there, fresh fish. We've got a little potato salad there, and of course our chopped up potatoes. And it don't get no better. Woo.
And a fish fry is not a fish fry without Best of Texas barbecue sauce.
Best of Texas.
Best of Texas. The very best.
The very best. Yes, it is the very best. All right, buddy, grab your plate there. Let's sit down, let's enjoy a meal, huh?
I'm on it.
Let's do it. Alrighty, we are back at camp, folks. So that wraps up another week of Sportsman's Life, my friend. What do you think? What do you think?
I think I'm getting a little bit tired, but I'm full. Ate all that fish. I think a nap might be in order for this old rascal before
You know what? I won't disagree with you. We've got a pile of catfish to fillet. Let's knock those out. Let's call it a day. And another fun and exciting venture here on A Sportsman's Life, buddy. What do you think?
Could not have been better.
Yeah, could not have
Could not
been.
have been better.
All right, folks. Well, Glad you could join us, and we will see you right back here next week, right, Luke?
We'll be here.
You betcha, for another fun and exciting adventure on A Sportsman's Life. Until then, be safe in the outdoors.
And a special thanks to these fine sponsors: Air Force Air Guns, B&B Charcoal, Dallas Safari Club, Hornady, Pyramid Air, Nielsen Specialty Ammo, Sightmark, Smokin' Tex, Snap Block Hunting Blinds, Texas Raised Hunting Products, and Striper Express.